Hello, YouTubers. Justin here again, All Muffin. I want to touch base on something extremely important that actually a lot of you, a lot of us, don't understand about anxiety. We don't understand about stress. And this is a video on chronic stress. And what I mean by chronic stress is, you're having a panic attack multiple times a day. You're having anxiety issues multiple times a day. You having to deal with a lot of drama multiple times a day. Okay, this is chronic stress. Okay, and it could be your children, could be work, it could be just your anxiety, it could be worry. You worry all the time about something's wrong, something's wrong. Chronic stress. If you sit there and worry all the time that, oh my God, something's got to be wrong with me, it's chronic stress. And there's a very powerful, very dangerous form of a reaction to chronic stress that we will go through. Okay, now let's go on to a normal person. They have compensation, okay, in the body. That's where everything runs at regular, intervals. Everything is basically where it should be. Okay, yeah, you have stress here and there, but it comes and goes, and the body deals with it as needed. People with chronic stress, we go through something called decompensation. You can Google that, but I'll go ahead and tell you what it means. Decompensation means that the body has basically given up its reserves, all of its energy to fight off this stress that's always present. It's either expecting it to be there or it knows it's there. So it's either there or it's going to be there, and the body recognizes that. And it's not your brain, it's not your brain, it's not saying, oh my God, I'm going to stress out soon. Absolutely not. It's the cells of the body, the DNA, the structure, it's everything. Everything actually knows that stress is coming, or that you're having a stressful life. So it decompensates. And basically what you're doing is wasting away your basal energy, your calories, all of your vitamins. Everything that you take in goes straight to fighting off stress. And when you decompensate, the biggest and this is one of the worst things that you can go through. Trust me, I'm there. You have bowel issues. And what I mean is you get constipated or you have extreme diarrhea. In my case, constipation for 2 years straight. It's decompensation. It's all it is. My bowels don't work. Why? Because the intestines are one of the first things to shut off when you're up in high stress of a life, or if you've lived for high stress for way too long. You usually end up with bowel problems, feet problems, ankle problems. You can go through cartilage problems, which what we call costochondritis, when you have the cartilage problems in the chest wall where you go through a lot of pain. It's just costochondritis, inflammation. You have a hard time with infection, colds, flus, etc., etc. You've decompensated. To get out of decompensation, you have to remove stress, get rid of stressors, get rid of stimuli, relax the body for months at a time. Months at a time. You have to stop it somehow. Somehow. You have to get away from it. Medicine's not going to do it. That's the bad part. Medicine isn't going to, recompensate the body. It's not going to pull it out. You have to do that on your own. That you have to teach the body that, hey, stress is gone. Decompensation is dangerous. It is. And now I'm not reading again. This is my freaking video. I know you can't really make that out, but that's the actual video I'm watching myself. People haters think I'm sitting here reading Google, but I'm not. Decompensation is very dangerous, and what I do mean by that is the body starts going into survival mode. Basically, you actually pass survival mode. Things start shutting down to make your major organs survive. And by major organs, I mean your heart, your kidneys, your liver, your pancreas, those major organs. And sometimes the pancreas will even shut down and you'll get diabetes. It happens. So I'm going to make another video. It is 6:47 a.m. I know I look great, right? You're like, damn, you look good for 6:47. I know I do. I know. It's crazy. But I'll make another video on how to deal with chronic stress today. Today I will make that video on how to deal with chronic stress. And I know you're like, Justin, but you have chronic stress. How are you going to coach me on chronic stress? Well, it's because My chronic stress is my anxiety, and a lot of you probably have different stressors out there that you can easily remove from your life with no problem, and probably solve a lot of 20-40% of the issue, and you can probably get away from decompensation. And I don't want a lot of you to get into decompensation. I really don't, because I'm there. I know what it feels like. It sucks. You have low energy all the time. With me, I have a lot of stomach pain. I don't poop, ever, like ever. I have to flush myself. Your urine's always fucked up. Blood work comes back bad all the time. Yeah, it sucks. The headaches, the constant chondritis all the time. Just a lot of problems. And if you're going through this now, don't just regularly assume, oh, I'm decompensated. Don't assume that just yet. I'll make another video in depth, but I want to make you guys aware that chronic stress can lead to decompensation for the body. And there are ways to pull through, and I'm going to go ahead and make another video. I'll make two: chronic stress and how to recompensate the body on a safe level without medicine, because I'll be honest, medicine's not going to do it. Actually, medicine's just going to make the bowel issues worse, and the kidney issues and all the other issues worse, to be honest. Like, I know a lot of you take Klonopin, Xanax, Ativan for your anxiety, which I believe it's pill time for me. It's weird. Every time I make a video, I take a pill. I find that a little weird. But I know I had like a half a milligram at like 9 o'clock or something. I don't know what time it was. But we're going to go ahead and take another half. Okay. I'll make another video directly after this one, dealing with actually costochondritis is what I want to talk about, because that is seems to be a major hey, what is costochondritis, Justin? What is it? And I'm getting that in my inboxes, and I'm typing it out and telling people, sure. But I think a video will suit the matter a little bit better. So look for that next. Look for the chronic stress coming up as soon as I wake up, whatever time that is, we don't know. And then look for how to recompensate the body. Those are very key, and I'm going to put those on a playlist. Those are big issues for anxiety sufferers, for chronic stress. Big issue. And if you don't take care of it, it would be like, to me, it's like AIDS management. You've got to take care of it. It's not that bad, but don't freak out. It's really not that bad, but it can get bad after so many years. But I'll go ahead and make those videos. I look forward to the comments and more suggestions on videos. That's how I make my videos, suggestions. So go ahead and suggest away.